streets, sounds, slams. It's the chimp with a plan. It's Chimp's Bananas. Excited to commentate on another appealing episode of Punch-Out. Coming to you live from Detroit, Michigan at the Fox Theater, the animosity continues to build between our competitors tonight. Number one contender, Jake the Snake, faces Terrance Johnson in a non-title singles match. Deadly's Ace Lee arrives on site to respond to Vinny's challenge in a singles match. Deadly's YKSOPRETTY, man is he pretty, will also be here looking for revenge against the frozen one, Ricky Too Cold. Two men looking to build some momentum. Fan favorite Aloush takes on Eminem in a singles match. And last but not least, the golden one himself, Goldyn Gambit, will look to do what Brandad couldn't when he attempts to take away the hardcore belt from Lee Main in our main event tonight. So sit back, relax, and get ready to punch in and punch out. And kicking off tonight's card, we have Jake the Snake, aka the number one contender, aka the Italian Situation, facing off against the $1 million World Heavyweight Champion, Terrance Johnson. 4 armed police guards are contracted to escort the lethal weapon down the ringside, protecting fans and local artists along the way. But once the weapon enters the entrance and is ready to be discharged, anything goes. Terrance Johnson learned that all too well and planned to bring his bulletproof vest with him this week. Faction member Blackout, making his inaugural Punch-Out debut. Jake the Snake met with Terrance Johnson last week in the first ever ladders match on Punch-Out. Both competitors staring at a 30,000-foot steel Wakandan ladder with a briefcase hanging above the mat. The first competitor to grab that briefcase secured themselves as the victor of the match. While Terrance Johnson seemed to get the premise of this, Jake the Snake had ulterior motives for his goals during the match. Jake ultimately tapped out Terrance with the Jake Terrier Russell bite twice. But you don't win a ladders match with pins and submissions. Jake confirmed after the match he's trying to do as much damage as he can to his opponent before the pay-per-view later on this month. Jake the Snake is hoping to injure Terrance, so he's got an Achilles heel during the match. Terrance Johnson, on the other hand, thought ahead and is debuting his partner Blackout as his extra muscle to help make sure that the situation stays ethical tonight. The Ville is composed of 5 men who went to the same junior high, who I have no confirmation at all met each other, but nonetheless, they got some turf to represent. Brandad and Petey are part of the faction, with one last member, Seahorse, eager to make his debut. Let's not forget, Brandad is making waves in the hardcore division, and Petey is looking forward to pursuing the non-disclosed belt. Blackout and Seahorse have been selected to fight for the inaugural tag champion belt at this month's pay-per-view. And let's not forget about Terrance, our inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. More info on this faction to come, but that gives you an idea of what to expect from these guys. The alumni faction again will be split up tonight as they all have different intentions for the night. Leon will be defending his hardcore championship in the main event of the night. And unfortunately, nobody's heard from Tyson. We don't know where he's gone. Jake the Snake looking amped up to get his hands on his opponent. Terrance looking defensive but prepared for his adversary. Both men stepping into the middle of the ring, with Terrance getting the early advantage and going for a pin. At the 1 count, Jake the Snake able to kick out of that. But Terrance keeps the pressure on and drops Jake with a spine buster and again goes for a pin. Getting to 1, Jake, with those monster-sized pythons, pushes Terrance immediately off of him. Now Terrance has Jake in some kind of neck wrench. I hear that's the best way to handle a snake if you can, is you need to grab them by their neck and stop them from getting around you. I'm no expert though. I leave that to the big boys. Continuing to remain Terrance's match, that flapjack got Jake down again, but before the 2 count, Jake again pushing out of it. Is it going to be the electrical worker, or did Terrance purchase an ass whooping that the purchasing manager has to fulfill? Ooh, Terrance taunting his opponent back up. Hits him with some form of twisting slam. And he's feeling himself. You can tell with that taunt, Terrance is climbing the turnbuckle. And a big elbow drop targeting the snake's chest. Jake able to kick out, and immediately you can feel the fury. He screamed at the audience. Rah! And he's geared up for this. This could be a big win for alumni if Jake can get this on Terrance. Ooh, and Jake. Oh, and he just dropped him with the Cooper Standard. It's been Terrance's match up to this point, but is that all he needed? Unfortunately, in the middle of that 2 count, Terrance was able to kick out. Jacob landing some face punches to Terrance. And a kick to the back of his head. You'd think that Terrance would have some kind of ninjutsu to get out of this. Big, long-time Naruto fan. Blackout just watching Terrance, making sure no weapons or anything is used against him in this. Blackout, unfortunately, comes from a long history of fights growing back up, but that's exactly what gave him the strength and the street smarts to understand anything can happen, inside or outside the ring. And Jake getting Terrance into some kind of face lock on the ground. He learned last week that a submission hold on Terrance can go a long way. Terrance lifting his opponent back up. Oh, shit, and the counter spell will just drop Jake the Snake into the middle of the mat. Terrance taunting him back up. He's looking for something. Oh, and he just hit him with the Shadow Realm. I think Jake's out now. Oh, my. And to my surprise, Jake was able to kick out. That's that kind of warrior spirit that's going to end up getting him the World Heavyweight Championship. Terrance is thinking, what does he need to do to win this? A big elbow drop from the top of the, or from the middle rope. Taunting his opponent back up. Terrance drags Jake over to the corner. Nobody puts Jake in the corner. Trust me. Jake fighting out of that same corner. And he goes for a quick package pin, surprising Terrance. Getting it to the 2 count, but it wasn't enough. Maybe that leg drop that he just landed will be. And Jake is using the move that made Terrance tap twice last week, the Jake Terrier Russell bite. But Terrance quickly getting out, remembering he cannot let that stay locked in for long. It's looking pretty close. Terrance again taunting his opponent back up. And he's got him in some kind of, ooh, a big power bomb to plant Jake right in the middle of the mat. Not as strong as the Cooper Standard, but, you know, you make do with what you got. Blackout better keep an eye out for Tyson. You just never know when he's going to appear. Jake just can't get ahead in this match. And again, Terrance hits the Shadow Realm. Rolled out of the ring there. I think maybe too much momentum from that slam. Going for a pin. And that is one way to stop a rattlesnake. Terrance Johnson planted that Shadow Realm twice. Shouts out to Jake, though, for being able to kick out of the first one. Not very easy to do. Blackout didn't have much to do this match, but really looking forward to seeing what him and Seahorse can do come this pay-per-view, and hopefully our general manager will get them a match booked prior to that. Oh, Terrance got Xavier some kind of noogie. And coming up next, we have Vinny E taking on Deadly's very own Ace Lee. Ace Lee finds himself here supporting Baby Backwood after the bitch slap that was heard around the world blew up in his face last week. Coming out to their no-hook freestyle, Vinny E had went to social media to brag about his debut win and claimed that Ace and Baby Backwood, let alone any other rap talent, has anything to do on EFB. Just look at Ace Lee. Oh shit! Ace Lee's glutes are fucking steel. He just jumped from the ground. Oh my god, we got Airbud over here. Ace Lee and Baby Backwood just jumped from the ringside all the way into the ring. Oh my god, they are just climbing the ladder to success in the middle of the ring. Oh my god, that's what I was saying. Ace may be part of arguably the best tag duo on Deadly. Ace has that adaptability to form strong tag teams with pretty much anybody that he raps with, but he's also got that expertise to go the distance. Oh my, guys, I don't know if anybody else is seeing this, but Vinny E is coming out with T Diamond. I didn't hear that T Diamond was supposed to be in the building today. He's also from Deadly, if you guys haven't seen that yet. It looks like the East Frazho boys are heading down to the ring. Whoa, I don't know what this means, because T Diamond and Ace, they're boys on Deadly. They haven't had any beefs or anything that I'm aware of, so I'm not sure what this mean expression on T Diamond means. Looking much more serious than the face of charisma that he brings over on Deadly. Looking much more calculated here. Vinny E feeling all the momentum from last week's victory over Baby Backwood. He's ready to show that, I guess, EFB not only has the support from one of the team members, but that nobody's got anything to them. Man, I did not see that coming. Vinny feeling all gassed up. I don't know if anybody else just saw. He just took off some random sunglasses that he didn't have out here. I don't understand. We're not even talking about the ladder that was randomly in his entrance. All right, so both men get into the middle of the ring, and early on, Ace Lee powering over Vinny, pushing him into the corner. Oh, and Vinny takes a cheap shot when the ref was trying to get Ace off of him. Ace knew better. He can only have him in the corner like that for 4 seconds. This time, while they were in a hold together, Vinny reversed it, getting Ace Lee's arm twisted. Ooh, and Vinny continuing to wrench that arm. Ace looking for a way to power out of this. And he found it. He reversed it. He's got Vinny now in some kind of arm lock. Looking like he's trying to break his elbow. Man, T Diamond though being ringside right now, that's got to throw Ace off. Ace Lee getting Vinny down to the mat. He's asking for him to get up. He's jumping off the rope. Ooh, and a big missile drop kick leads to a pin, and the 1 count. Vinny was able to get out of that. Ace Lee continuing to work on. Ooh, and he flips Vinny. And a big knee into Vinny's back. But you know what? This is the kind of street smarts Vinny E had to learn on the east side of Frazho. It's just so dangerous over there. Anything goes. guys might not know, though, is Ace has some connections on the east side. He's familiar. And that familiarity is what just got him to a 2-pin count over Vinny again in the middle of the ring. Vinny's not having quite the same luck that he had last week against Baby Backwood. Ooh, but Vinny able to counter out of what Ace had going on. Now he's getting some punches back in on him on the ground. And if you haven't checked out any of it, Ace of Spades, man, great project. Go check it out on SoundCloud. Listen to it anywhere through your speakers, at home, at your grandma's, at your church communion. Vinny continuing to work the back of Ace Lee's arm. Climbing that top turnbuckle. And that's an area where Vinny can be pretty effective. Oh, and he actually nailed it. Oh, yeah, nah, he just hit his signature on Ace. And due to some shenanigans, Ace accidentally just took out the ref, and T Diamond just gave Vinny a chair. Ace just dropped Vinny on his nads, though. That's gonna leave him needing to go to the doctor to see if he can have kids. Somebody get a gynecologist. Wrong doctor. Oh my God. Big clothesline is going to take Vinny E out to the ringside. I don't know what it is about the boys. Every time they get up onto the turnbuckle and they're trying to jump on somebody ringside, they just target a fan like, this could be you. Ace feeling himself, though. Big cross body had took out Vinny, and now he just looked like he just speared him. I don't know if he just... Oh, man. Ace just hit his finisher. Oh, he hit him with the Miami Heat. How is Vinny getting up immediately after that? I don't understand. Ace, get him in there. Get that pin going. You'll win this. Ace and Vinny continuing to fight ringside. And Ace trying to get Vinny back up. They're in the ring now. And again, a big missile drop kick. Between there and the Miami Heat, I think it's over with for Vinny. Oh my God, and he got him again. A second Miami Heat. He didn't need to come out with this artillery. What is happening right now? The ref is still down, so Ace has just opted to keep on hitting his opponent. The referee is just not trying to get up in the least. Ace getting Vinny in a submission hold. Vinny was able to roll out of that, though, luckily. Oh, and a big flapjack to Ace. But Ace rolled out of the ring. Baby Backwoods talking some shit to Vinny again. Oh, and Ace capitalized on the moment, getting some quick hits in there. Did a sit-down powerbomb. And this ref is still down. This could have been Ace's match already. Nobody's capitalized on that chair. Ooh, a big super kick just dropped Ace. Vinny getting Ace back up. Dragging him to the corner. And he's got him upside down in the corner. What is he looking for? Vinny's climbing. He's climbing the turnbuckle. Ace is in one turnbuckle. Vinny's across the ring at another. He's looking like he's jumping. He jumped. Oh! A big drop kick from across the ring. Wow. What athleticism. That might have just knocked out Ace. Vinny's trying to get Ace back up. And a big super kick just took his head clear off. If that missile drop kick from across the ring didn't. Ace, again, that stamina to go to the distance, was able to kick out. Immediately with the ref being up, he just threw that chair out, but wow. Vinny keeping the pressure on Ace. I mean, yeah, a couple kicks to your face will allow you to do that. Jesus. Ooh, and a big headbutt drop from Vinny from the middle rope. Vinny got him into a submission hold. The eastside siesta. Oh man, Ace was able to kick out of his finisher though. And unfortunately, Vinny held the momentum, was able to drop him. Big Samoan drop. Ace to the ringside, just went neck first into the rope. And the referee is starting his count. Vinny is just screaming. Oh, and he went running to jump through the middle rope and flew over Ace's tall ass. How do you do that? Somehow Vinny still was the one that was able to get up first. And he gets into the ring. Ace is in the ring. Ace grabbed him though. Oh, and he just threw him into the middle of the ring. Ace laying some more heat on him. Not the Miami heat, but he'll give him the Detroit heat, that's for sure. Ace dragging Vinny to the corner. I'm always suspicious of dragging somebody to a corner where his teammate is, but Vinny was able to kick out. Vinny's bleeding. I'm not sure when, but something opened him up. Oh, and he just missed his signature from the top rope. Ace was able to get out of the way and didn't have to catch that body catcher. Ace is going for a pin. And Vinny kicks out at 2. This is surprisingly a really good match. A lot of back and forth. Ace, oh, he's looking for it. He's looking for his signature. Ace of Spades. And it looks like he's just asking for him to get up. And he's got him. He just hit him with the third Miami Heat of the match. And Vinny E somehow kicks out of this. This is nuts. He ate 3 of those this match. That is something that ends the match at 1, let alone 3. Again, I'm blaming this on that ref being down for so long. I really feel it that Ace had that at that point, but Vinny getting him back into the Eastside siesta. Is he going to take a siesta? Oh, and unfortunately, Ace did tap out. T-Diamond cheering on Vinny. Vinny just asking for something. What's he looking for? T-Diamond just grabbed that chair from Vinny. Why is he choosing to use it now? He could have used it that whole time the ref was down. Maybe this was just to prove that he could do it without the weapon? Oh, and he is continuing to work on Ace Lee. Baby Backwood is nowhere to be found. Oh, I can confirm T-Diamond had knocked him out. T-Diamond laid out Baby Backwood before we could see this. T-Diamond also just let out some chair shots on Ace. What does this mean? They didn't have any problems. Match you didn't know you needed. YKSOPRETTY versus IceCube. And it's a match that requires some context. So, Deadly's very own YKSOPRETTY took on Ricky Too Cold in an independent rap battle. Ricky Too Cold's asthma started kicking in, so YK tried to lift him back up and give him a helping hand. It was at that moment that Ricky capitalized with a sucker punch, freezing YK in his shoes. Ricky Too Cold got out of the ring and continued to talk shit, telling him he ain't really all that pretty, he's average. And that's what got us to this match tonight. YK called up the general manager and said, yo, I'm coming to fight Ricky. The general manager called Ricky's manager, and Ricky's manager's like, nah, he's got a rap battle, Babytron, so he can't be here tonight. Instead, he pulled out of his back pocket one of his other frozen assets, aka IceCube. So who will win in tonight's match? Will it be IceCube, the snowman? Or will he be defrosted by YKSOPRETTY and that hot, handsome smile? What? And if you don't know the song, this is Roll Call. by Lil Jon and IceCube. It's a banger. YKSOPRETTY is on his way down, traveling from Deadly all the way to Punch-Out to be able to try to get a receipt. And even then, he's not even granted one. He walked out and was told, hey, if he's got to fight somebody, we got a match for you, but you got to at least wait for Ricky until next week. So ladies and gentlemen, YKSOPRETTY will be live on Punch-Out again against Ricky 2 Cold. Wait a minute. Well, I guess his manager lied. Ricky 2 Cold is in the building and just snuck YK, hitting him from behind before the match and throwing him into the ring so IceCube can finish him off. Is this match still going to happen? What's going on? YK just gave the ref the go-ahead for the match. He's going to keep on trying to do this thing. IceCube just dropped him, though, with a jumping spinning kick. It was that crip walk. He just crip walked in the air and dropped him all sassy-like. And taking a page out of Brandad's book, a nice jumping, spinning DDT. IceCube just ran to the ropes, ran back at YKSOPRETTY, and hit him with a double axe handle. Using that same momentum, climbing to the top rope, and used an elbow drop on YKSOPRETTY. And he's going for a pin, a 2 count, and YK barely escaping. And it looks like IceCube is trying to... Oh! Apparently he does backflips. Oh my god. It's a big man for a backflip. IceCube just asking YK get up. Get your pretty ass up, boy. And he takes him over to the corner. Showing him some of that West Side love. And YK finally getting a second to breathe. Turning the tables on IceCube. Elbow dropped him. Lifting. Nope, he's choking him. Oh, he's choking him. And now YK on the outside of the ring asking his opponent to get up. He's begging for it. Ooh, and a missile drop kick will take down IceCube. Another drop kick. YK focusing on that head. It's a dumb move if you ask me. I mean, if you've ever watched Frozen, you know, the snowmen can lose their head, build a snowman again, he'll still say steady it. It's not the way to handle this. YK lifting him up. He tried to maybe injure his back or something, but IceCube was able to elbow his way out and get YK back into the corner. YK fighting out of the corner with an elbow. And now he gets IceCube into the ropes, throwing him, and they both tripped up and just ran into each other. YK getting him back into the ropes. Ooh, and he threw him out of the ring. YK getting some momentum, and he flipped over. Holy shit. Everybody in this can do backflip. Oh my god, I promise you ain't gonna see J Biggs do no backflips in real life and in video game. He'd break his neck. YK on that turnbuckle asking IceCube to get up. Oh, and an axe handle will drop him. Getting back on that top rope. Ooh, and he probably just collapsed in IceCube's chest. Hit him with his finisher. Oh my god. Ricky 2 Cold's gonna have to look YKSOPRETTY in his eyes when he just beat IceCube this week. YK will be going on next week to try to settle the score against Ricky 2 Cold. He was able to heat up the ring enough for one frozen one. Can he keep it going next week? There's speculation that YK could bring his own manager if he ever needed to. So far, he's showing the crowd exactly what he can do. And next up, we have two men looking to build some momentum for themselves in Punch-Out. We have the local 8 Mile hero, True Aloush. I mean Eminem. Okay, to my point, True Aloush is my hero on every mile, so shouts out to True. But Eminem is on his way down to the ring, supported by his 313 army, which is very similar to the 300 army. They just happen to have 13 more members on their side. Eminem is making his way down to the ring for the love and support of his stands and to get ahead in another separate rap game. Something you might not know about Eminem, and very similar to Drake. Him and True Aloush back in the day were cooking up an album. Next thing you know, Eminem drops Kamikaze. People liked it. What you didn't know, True Aloush, ghostwriter. Wrote every goddamn song. Was going to be his own album. But the 8 Mile 313 warrior veteran stole it from True Aloush. True Aloush, humble man, doesn't even care about that. He's just looking to ride his own wave and to get to the platform that he's been working towards his whole career. Heading down to the ring right now. True Aloush has nothing to speak but honesty. He's just flexing his muscles, happy to be here, and a good sport all around. And Tyson was not done last week, I guess. I didn't see any exchange online from them, but this is just what Tyson does. He gets laser focused on an adversary and just doesn't drop it. He's just continuing to bombard True Aloush on his way down to the ring. Multiple people trying to pull off Tyson. And Eminem just heading down. Didn't ask True if they were going to continue the match. Looks like Eminem's trying to capitalize on this. This is what's going to get him ahead. This is exactly how he stole that entire album from True. Just capitalized on one moment. It's the opportunity. It only comes once in a lifetime. True. Somehow gaining some momentum and getting Eminem into a chokehold. Look at those nice New Balances. True is rocking one of his music video attires. So if you haven't checked him out, check him out on YouTube. He's got a nice little page, a couple cool visuals, good project or two. True, continuing to work on Eminem's back. Just bagging him to get up. And he's laying out some really rough right hooks. Eminem fighting back. He threw one of his own hooks. But True Aloush was able to power over Eminem. Eminem tried to scoop him, but True just dead weighted him. Eminem jumped. Of course he does it. Eminem also hits a backflip off the middle rope. What a surprise. And now he's just digging that leg into True's abdomen. This time Eminem's asking True to get back up. Gets him into a grapple, throws him towards the rope. Ooh, and a nice spinning torpedo elbow. I don't know even what you'd call that. Just hit True in the leg. And now Eminem's going to the top rope. And he tried to do, it looked like the body catcher from Vinny, but he did not connect it. That gave True the momentum to be able to grab him and just throw him over him. True throwing Eminem into the ropes. Grabbing him into a bear hug, and he does a nice German suplex. And now True is asking him to get back up. Couple punches, karate chop, gets him into a headlock, punches him again in the forehead. Yeah, this is the kind of back and forth we like from here. Oh, and True just hit the basement rap signature. This might be a wrap. Okay, I didn't actually mean that. I mean, I'm happy for True. He needed a win. I thought Eminem could take more than that. All right, well, Tyson came back out talking some shit to True. True is not having it. I'd be pissed if I was True. He got jumped before the match, stayed humble through it, still won. That's good karma. That's karma paying off. Yeah. Oh, and now True, he's getting the cheap shot in. Him and Tyson, they just throwing rights. They don't give a shit. People trying to break up the fight. We got Jake's arm guard out here. Oh, and Tyson, he breaks out of that and he's laying on him. Tyson couldn't show up for Jacob, but he could show up for this beef? What is going on with the alumni faction? And here we go. We got the main event of the night.
And it's for the Hardcore Championship.
You heard him loud and clear, gentlemen. No ladies. Ladies, we're going to need you to be excused from the room. You want to cover your eyes. There's going to be some bloodshed in this match. This is a hardcore match where anything goes. I'm talking tables, weapons, underhanded tactics. Anything you can think of is acceptable under this roof. And coming down to the ring right now, we have the Signal, the Goldyn Gambit, who's looking to do what Brandad couldn't do last week. He tried to take that gold away from Lee May. The three-headed dragon is here to take out the trash. And unfortunately, Lee May might just be in its sights. What could be interesting is Goldyn winning this match, because then Lee May would have a win on Brandad. Brandad would have a win on Goldyn, and Goldyn would have one on Lee May. I'm no psychic, but that's got triple threat all over it. What's more interesting to me, though, is would Goldyn have actually lost that introductory match? And should this match have happened last week? If it wasn't for Gunther running out and randomly attacking him? I don't know, guys. Coming out to his 2012 hit single, it's none other than Alumni's very own. Lee May walking out from the back with his water bottle. You gotta stay hydrated. Lee May wrote this song before he went off in his career, becoming the man that he is today. It was one of these early battles that helped shape Lee May for the rap game and for the ring that he's stepping into. He might not necessarily actively practice it, but he's pretty much the Rock of this whole E-Fed, this whole universe. You know, once you get to a certain tier in hip-hop, you just kind of walk away and go do Hollywood and live your life, and then you come back and win sometimes. It's pretty much what he's going to be doing with the hardcore belt as long as he's got it. Looking at Leon, there's one thing in his mind. Is that he didn't like the packet of shit that he had in his water. And that's why he spits it all over the goddamn place. He's like, yeah, that tastes like shit. Nah, he's just geeked up and amped to defend this belt and show that he doesn't need the alumni boys with him to get him to where he's going. Exactly. He knows how to get the fans going in 2012. He knows how to get them going in 2026. The toughness, the strength, the confidence, the riz. The fans are on the edge of their seat as we get the Hardcore Championship match to kick off.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 231 pounds, Goldman. And his opponent from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Leon
Yep, our very own Alicia Taylor just announced both of the wrestlers before the match. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the main event. The main event of the night. And the referee kicks off this match. Lee Main and Goldyn Gambit both threw a right hook, but Lee's is the one that ended up connecting. Capitalizing on that, he continues to hit Goldyn Gambit, picking him up, and hitting him with a big knee. Leon throwing some punches at Goldyn. And he's doing a little boss-up dance. Oh, followed by a nice knee drop on the Goldyn. And Lee is feeling it. That early momentum is such a rush. Goldyn taking a moment to get back at Lee. Lee was distracted for a second, feeling himself. Didn't expect Goldyn to get up so fast. And a big knee to Leon's face is going to leave him planted on the middle of the mat. Followed by a big leg drop. Ooh, and Goldyn is getting him into an early submission hold. Lee Main gets out of that. Runs to the ropes. Ooh, and a big drop kick to the back of Goldyn while he's trying to get back up. That's not going to do any good. Big right hook from Lee. A couple of them. Drops Goldyn in the corner. Goldyn counters. A big kick coming for him. Trips Leon back down to the ground. And Goldyn did a jumping kick into Leon's face, but Leon was able to counter out, ran to the ropes, and unfortunately eats a big boot. It's going to knock him back on the ground with Goldyn working the neck. I was going to say, it kind of seemed like an early back and forth, but Goldyn's starting to show some of that momentum we saw with him and Brandad. Ooh, Leon rolling out of the way of a kendo stick and then stealing it from Goldyn. Oh, he's talking some shit to Goldyn before using it, and a big swing on him. A couple big swings. Ooh, Goldyn tried to grapple that weapon from him, but Leon sidestepped him and and he breaks it. He hit him so many times, and he's just taking a moment to talk some shit to his opponent. He's got to be careful of that, though. That's what gave Goldyn the chance to get back up last time. A nice headlock punch. Ooh, and Goldyn counters Lee Main. Goldyn flexing that hand of his. Is he looking for something? What's he looking for? Oh, and delivering a big Sigma drop to Lee Main. Goldyn looking for a pin. Gets a 1. Ooh, it was close to call, but Lee Main was able to kick out. Woo! Kinda had me sweating. Oh, and Goldyn. Oh, that's the belly of the beast right there. He's got his hand just wedged deep into Lee Main's throat. That's gonna. He's taking the oxygen away. He's ripping his jaw off. This is legal? How is this legal? Oh my God! Lee Main might tap. Lee Main might tap. Oh my God! He almost just ripped the trash's jaw right off of Lee Main. Jesus. Lee Main trying to rest his jaw, and he's setting up something. He's setting up a table. That hand move that Goldyn was using in the ring, that submission hold, that is actually one of his finishers, but I'm not sure what he wants to call that one yet, so got to follow up with him in an interview after this match. Lee Main got Goldyn up on his shoulders. And a big Samoan drop to work that back of Goldyn. Lee Main lifting him up. And he throws him out of the ring. Goldyn almost landed on the table. Leon lifting Goldyn back up. Grabs him. And a big DDT ringside. And it's just so dangerous ringside. You don't have the same kind of elasticity that you do with the ring. You don't have that same kind of bounce. It's much more stiff. You really injure yourself out there. Lee Main working Goldyn's hand. And that's a good strategy. Especially after you saw what he could do with that. Finger fucking Leon's mouth and shit. Goldyn fought off Lee Main, got off the table, and threw Lee away from the table. He was looking like he was going to do something back to Lee's neck, but Lee was able to counter. And he's throwing Goldyn back in the direction of the table. What does Leon have in mind for that table? I know he wants Goldyn to go through it, but what does he want to do? And Lee just got him up on the table again. Working the arm. Lee's climbing the turnbuckle. Called out a punk in the audience. And he jumps in a big cross body or a body splash into Goldyn Gambit right through the table. I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. He's just got to get Goldyn back into the ring. Is he going for the pin? Yeah, I don't blame him. Leon's got Goldyn in a pin. One. And Goldyn kicks out at a near 3 count. Oh, Lee throws a right hook, and it looks like these men are in some kind of swinging contest, seeing who drops. A karate chop from Lee, a karate chop from Goldyn, a karate chop from Lee. Ooh, another kind of karate chop from Goldyn. Oh, and he countered Lee. Oh, and he's hitting him again. Oh, and a big bitch slap from Lee, man. What is so many bitch slaps? Oh my god, they're still fighting. Goldyn's just asking to hit me. Lee tried to swing. Goldyn countered again. Lee got him in a couple right hooks. And both of these men are just frantically punching each other out. Both heads taking extreme damage. Goldyn dazed. Lee gets him into his finisher. And he plants him. Oh, with the most wanted. All he's got to do is climb his arm over Goldyn and get him in a pin. And he gets him. He gets him. Oh, and the referee's bitch slapping the shit out of Goldyn for some reason. That second one seems to have woken up Goldyn, and he was able to punch out of that. Oh, and Leon just busted him wide open with a shovel. How did I even miss that being in the ring? Goldyn looked like he was trying to get him again with his gloved hand. I don't know if that was going to be a choke slam or if he was going to do that mouth move again. And a big elbow drop from Goldyn right onto Lee Main, who is currently laying ringside. Goldyn jumped off of that turnbuckle, landing on him. And now he has his eyes set on that shovel. He's getting out of the ring. Oh, and he hits Leon a couple times with the shovel, busting him wide open. Goldyn's lifting up Lee. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he just did another Sigma drop to Lee Main. Lee Main sprawled wide open on the floor. He might be out. Goldyn, what are you looking for here? And he's throwing Lee Main, exhausting his stamina further. Joke's on him, though. Lee Main drank a full bottle of water before this match. He's got plenty of fluids to stay fluid here. Oh, but a chokeslam. Oh! Leon countered out the choke slam. He's getting him into the hole, and he plants him with a second most wanted. Taking some time to cheer to the audience. Get him back in the ring. That's the second one. You got him through a table already. You can win this match if you get him back in the ring. Lee Main throws Goldyn into the ring. Lee climbs to the top of a turnbuckle. And he jumps and lands knee first onto Goldyn's face. Leon going for the pin. And ladies and gentlemen, a 3 count is all he needed. Lee Main successfully defends the Hardcore Championship and remains our Hardcore Champion. Woo! That was tough. That was a nice back and forth in that match. A lot of weapon shots from both of these guys. Finishers from both of these guys. Everything you can ask for in a nice 5-star Meltzer match. And that's Punch Out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. See you next week.